Ready.
Now again, good morning children. The second part of the resources. Now, human-made resources. Human-made resources. Actually, it is clear by their topics. It is clear by their topics. Means that human-made resources. Actually, when we obtain the raw materials, metals, minerals from the earth, it is found in the raw state. We know that they are not usable for the human beings. So, we change and modify to their structure and make them usable for the human beings. So, the resources which made by human beings, the resources which made by human to modify the structure of resources and made them usable for human beings are known as human-made resources. Human-made resources. Example: railways, bridges, fans, refrigerators, etc. Dear students, you should learn about the human-made resources. The resources which made by human to modify the structure of the resources and make them usable for human beings are known as human-made resources. Actually, suppose that nowadays we are using to the fan, we are using to the air condition, we are using to the different articles. So when they come from the raw state, they cannot be used, they could not be used by the human being. So human beings can change to the resources, modify the structure of the resources by the technology and made them usable for the human beings. This type of resources is known as human-made resources. Understand? So, dear students, the resources which made by the human beings and to modify the structure of the resources and make them usable for the humans, satisfied to the human needs, are known as human-made resources. Next. Human resources. Dear students, as we know that all the things which used by the human beings is developed by the technology, and only humans have the skill to develop the technology and make them usable for the human needs. So human resources refers to the number the human resources refers to the number as well as physical and mental. The human resources refers to the number and as well as their physical and mental ability. The human resource refers to the number as well as their physical and mental ability. Dear students, if the humans are being the good physical and mental ability, having the good mental and physical ability, then they modified the structure, then they changed to the structure of the minerals, metals, and make them usable for the human needs. So dear students, for making a good human resource, a good human resource, for making a good human resource, to develop the good health and mentality of the humans. Dear student, a good human resource can be developed ourselves when they develop the good physical ability and the mental ability. So only human resource can make efficient use of the materials which are present on our earth. So they are the inventors of the materials, they are the procurer for the materials, minerals, and they can utilize to them by the high technology skill and human skills, and also make them fit for the human beings. So human resource, अब now we can know about what is the human resource development. Human resource development. Human resource development. Human resource development refers to the human resource development refers to the developing to the human skills, technology, technology, human resource development refers to the developing to human skills, technology, physical ability and mental ability of the good humans, good human. So it is the priority of the government to develop the skill, to develop the physical ability, to develop the mental ability, to remove all the deficiency from the human beings, make them educated, by which the human beings can modify the structure of the materials, minerals, and make them suitable for the human needs. Now, human needs. Now, value of natural resources. Value of natural resources. You can check them, children. Natural resources have great value. We know that natural resources have great value. Their value can be categorized in the different point, by the different points. First is that economic value. First is that economic value. Second is that economic value. Second is that legal value. Third is that aesthetic value. First is that economic value, second is that legal value, third is that aesthetic value, and fourth is that ethical value. So dear students, now we can understand, we should understand about what is the value of natural resources. As we know that which country having the high concentration of the natural resources, they become rich country. Like that South Africa, like that America. There are so many countries in the world having the huge concentration of the natural resources, and they obtaining to the natural resources by the high technological mode and make them usable for the human beings, make them the leading capacity of the humans, and by selling to the natural resources, they make them high value of the natural resources, and this type of natural resources is known as economic value. Sometimes legal value. Legal value means that the value of the natural resources should be legal. Actually, as we know that where there the coal, where there the gold, where there the silver has been found, they are controlled by the government, and government make a rule regarding to obtaining to the minerals from the earth core and use to them how much quantity of the natural resources, how much quantity of the minerals, metals we can use, we can obtaining from the earth, everything, how can we save our natural resources, everything has been based on the act which has been made by the government. So the natural resources having the legal value. Third is that aesthetic value. Aesthetic value means that when the natural resources become comfortable for us, give the relaxation to us. Suppose that we are using the fan. So during the hot summer season, we are using the fan for getting the cool air condition, coolers, etc. So it gives the relaxation and comfortable to the human being. So we can include it in this point in the aesthetic value. So again, some beauty of the natural features and resources provide aesthetic value to the natural resources. Sometimes where there the huge concentration of the forest, where there the huge concentration of the sand, like that the Thar desert, like that the huge concentration of forest in the Jara river. So where there the huge concentration of the natural resources, they become to the aesthetic. Their goodness attracted thousands of the tourists from every countries and earned the money. So the beautiness of the natural resources make them aesthetic. And when the aesthetic natural resources earn the more money, so they become to the ethical value. Ethical value means that the responsibility to protect national park and sanctuary refers to the ethical value of the natural resources. Like that, we know that there are different species of flora and fauna found on our earth. Different species of birds, different species of animals. So different species of birds and animals can be categorized in the extinctions, endangered, endangered, etc. So it is the responsibility to form the it is responsibility of the government as well as the humans to form the bird sanctuary, etc. and protect to them, preserve to them. So these come in the ethical value. They are belongs to the ethical value. Now, children, conservation steps of the natural resources. Conservation steps. How can we conserve to the natural resources? First is that maintain diversity. Maintain diversity of flora and fauna. Second is that maintain diversity of flora and fauna. Flora belongs from the flora and fauna belongs from the animals and the plant beings. So we should maintain the diversity of life of the flora and fauna. Second is that minimize damage to the natural environment. Minimize to the damage environmental, minimize to the damage environmental things environmental things. Minimize to the damage environmental things. Sometimes we are exploited much to the environmental things like that wood, like that the deforestation of the forest, like that the huge mining from the mining center. So these are the destroying to our quantity of the natural resources. So we should minimize to the damage of environmental system. Understand the interconnection between the economy, society and environment. Number 3. Interconnection between the economy, society, etc. Actually, sometimes we are not knowing, we can't know the exploitation which has been made by the human beings can create the great threat for the nature. So we should use to the environmental things, materials, etc. by the wisely mode, and we can rely the method by which we can interconnected between the economy and society, etc. So after that, when we apply the interconnection stage between the economy and the society, then we can conserve our natural resources. Sometimes the carefully utilization of the natural resources, carefully utilization of the natural resources. Sometimes the greedy humans obtaining the huge amount of materials, metals, minerals from our earth core, and they exploited them by the cruelty mode. So we need to conserve them by the wisely mode. It means carefully utilization to them. If we carefully utilize to the natural resources, surely the amount of the natural resources which can left in our earth core can be help to our future generation. Next is that number 5, deforestation should be controlled. Sometimes we are cutting to the plants in the huge amount, mercilessly, cruelty. So we need to conserve our natural resources. It means deforestation should be controlled. Sixth is that afforestation should be done. Afforestation should be applied. Afforestation should be applied means that planting more and more trees. So planting more and more trees also help to our natural resources. Number 7, improve the technology and human skills. 8 is that improve the technology and human skills. 8 is that respect and care for all form of the life. Improvement the technology and the human skills. Respect and help to sustain the all forms of life, Respect and help to sustain to the all forms of life, and minimize the depletion of natural resources. Minimize the depletion of the natural resources, and last is that now deforestation should be controlled, afforestation should be applied, improve the technology and the human skill, respect and help to sustain to the all forms of life, minimize the depletion of the natural resources, and develop the other forms of energy, like solar energy. So dear students, now you can write a CW copy, and next day I will again discuss on the different topics. So after that, the whole conclusion is that we learn about the resources, the different types of the resources, and the value of the resources, as well as the conservation steps of the resources. So dear students, it should be maintained in your CW copy according to the date wise. Thank you. Have a nice day.